أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله ثم استقم تتنزل عليهم الملائكة ألا تخافوا ولا تحزنوا وأبشروا بالجنة التي كنتم توعدون نحن أولياؤكم في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة ولكم فيها ما تشتهي أنفس ولكم فيها ما تدعون نزلا من غفور رحيم. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم نعمتان مغبون فيهما كثير من الناس الصحة والفراغ. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم في حديث القدس يعصني ابن آدم كالصب دهر وأنا دهر. قال جل جلاله والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلى آخر سورة. Brothers and sisters, whenever we begin to do something, anything that may give us benefit in this world and benefit in the Akhirat, in order for such action to become successful, we must begin in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then we send Darood and Salawat upon Janabi Akram sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and each and every person, each and every individual who shall follow him until the end of time. Brothers and sisters, there is a statement that many times you and I make. Many times, sometimes we heard people make these statements. Don't waste my time. Buy time is money. Make quick, make fast. Time is precious. But brothers and sisters, what is time? Imam Hassan al-Banna rahmatullahi alayhi said that time is not money. Time is not gold. It is not silver. Time is more than that. He said time is life, because mankind life is nothing more than time. Hassan Basri rahmatullahi alayhi used to say, Ya ibn Adam, innama anta ayyam, that sons of Adam, you are nothing more than time. Kullama dhahaba yawman, and every passing of the day, dhahaba ba'duk, is a passing of a part of you. So mankind life, brothers and sisters, is nothing more than time. From the time he was born, and the little bit of years he spent while he living, and the time he leaves this world. So mankind life is nothing more than time. When Maut came to Nuh alayhi rahmah, we all know the kiss of Nuh alayhi rahmah. Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam lived for 950 years. When Maut came to him, Maut asked him, Ya Nuh, explain 950 years for me. How did you spend your 950 years? Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam, Kadar laha baban. Brothers and sisters, this is how Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam is explaining time. Kadar laha baban, that my life was like a house that possessed two doors. دخلت من أحدهما, I've just entered from one. وخرجت من آخر, now I'm leaving from here. After 950 years, that was how Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam explained his life. But as in this time that Allah has given to us, it is very, very precious. Time is a killer. Everything new becomes old with time. Everything beauty, that beauty devour with time. Our life also is devouring with time. So how do we spend this time that Allah Jalla Jalaluhu gave to us, brothers and elders? How do we spend this time? How should we live our life? At each and every moment, each and every given time, we must understand that this time does not belong to us. So whenever we tell a person, do not waste my time, in reality we are saying, but do not waste this little time that Allah has given to me. Speaking about this one qissa from Quraan Kareem come to my mind. The story of the one person who the Jews said, Uzair ibn Allah, who the Jews ascribed pardons towards Allah. His name was Uzair. Ulama made difference of opinion whether he was an Anbiya or he was just a pious person. But we'll just say alayhi rahmah. When Uzair alayhi rahmah, it is mentioned in Quran, أو كالذي مر على قرية. He was riding, and upon his donkey, brothers and elders, he was riding a donkey, and upon his donkey he had some fig, teen, and also he had some juice, some form of grape juice. Quran makes mention, أو كالذي مر على قرية. Uzair was riding, and his donkey stopped by a city. وهي خاوية على عروشها. And his donkey stopped by a city. It was Al-Quds. Brothers and elders, that city was destroyed. The walls of the city were lying upon the roofs of the city. That city was ruined by one person named Namrud. We know that Allah has given, let me skip off from the time, Allah gave 4 people sovereignty over this whole world. Isnani mu'minani wa isnani khafirani. 2 of them was believers and 2 of them was kafir. The 2 believers, there was Sulaiman alayhi salatu wasalam, and the 2 kafir, there were 2 believers, Sulaiman alayhi salatu wasalam, and Zulqarnain alayhi salatu wasalam, and the 2 kafir, they were Buktu Nasr and Namrud. Allah has given them sovereignty over the entire world. So this place, Al-Quds, was ruined by one of these kafirs. So Uzair alayhi rahmah stands there looking at this phenomena, how the city is destroyed. He said, قَالَ أَنَّا يُحْيِي هَذِهِ اللَّهُ بَعْدَ مَوْتِهَا. He said, how can I give this life again? Because of the phenomena, because of the state of being of how Uzair alayhi salatu wasalam found this city, he asked himself, how can Allah give this life again? This city is really going through bad. How can Allah give this life again? فَأَمَاتَهُ اللَّهُ. So Allah caused him to die. فَمِيَةُ عَامٍ. Allah gave him out for مِيَةُ عَامٍ. 100 years. Allah removed his soul from his body. Then after the 100 years was over, then the angel approached him. The soul was now placed back in his body. They asked him, how long were you sleeping here? How long were you lying here? He said, لَبِسْتَ يَوْمًا أَوْ بَعْدَ يَوْمٍ. That I was here maybe for a day or part of a day, because it is mentioned in the Tafsir that he went to sleep just after Maghrib and he wake up by the time of Fajr. So he asked him, he told himself that maybe I was sleeping here for a day or part of a day. Then they informed him, they said, you were sleeping here for 100 years. Now it was now told to him, فَانْظُرْ إِلَىٰ طَعَامِكْ وَشَرَابِكْ. Brothers and elders, and after 100 years, when he looked towards his food, he looked towards his drink, لَمْ يَتَثَنَّى. Allah didn't affect, age didn't affect his food and his drink. And just the person comes, that just to place the freshness of this fruit, Allah just put a dew on his food, on his grape, so that after 100 years, it was still fresh. The time didn't affect his fruit. Now, وَانْظُرْ إِلَى الْهِمَارِ. Now look towards your donkey. Brothers and elders, when he looked towards his donkey, all he can see was dry, scattered bones, white bones. So who is in control of time? Imagine in one zamana, Allah carry on time on his donkey, so that his donkey become dead, and his donkey start to wither away. The wind start blowing and scatter the bones of his donkey. But the food and the drink, Allah stopped the time. So now who is in control of time? So mankind say, don't waste my time. Time is money. Time is precious. Do not waste it. But what we must understand in one Hadith al-Qudus. Hadith al-Qudus is when Al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that Allah Jalla Jalaluhu says that Yusini ibn Adam. In reality, brothers and sisters, we can never hurt Allah. But Allah is making this example. Allah is saying that the sons of Adam, they hurt me. But in reality, we can never hurt Allah. They hurt me when? When we waste our time. Today we spend our entire life running after this world, running after the futile and the material things of this world. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, "Ni'matan maqbulun fihima kathirun min al-nas." That is two ni'mah that Allah has given to mankind, which mankind become heedless about. As-siha wal-faragh. That is siha, good health, wal-faragh, and free time. Mankind have this attitude, I will catch up later. I will do this later. I will do this tomorrow. But which one of us can show that we have a tomorrow? Which one of us can say now that I'm going to do this tomorrow? That is why as mu'mineen, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told us that whenever we give an example for the future, let's say, I said, okay, I will go somewhere. Inshallah, I will go somewhere. Only with the command and the will of Allah that I can do. Mankind within itself cannot do anything. This time that Allah has given to mankind belongs to Allah. But time have so much speciality in this world and with the nobility of Allah that Allah swears umpteen times in Quraan about time. Allah says, even وَالضُّحَى وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا سَجَى وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ. Allah tells us, let me explain this, brothers and sisters. وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ. Allah is telling us that إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ. That mankind is in loss. Mankind, they in loss. إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. Except the one who believe in Allah. Brothers and sisters, today, the time that Allah has given us, we lose value in this time. Today we spend our entire life gaining this material world, gaining this material things. Brothers and sisters, our time could be today, our time could be tomorrow. It is mentioned, as Al-Basri rahmatullahi alayhi said, that at the dawn of every day, that they call out to the people of Adam, the children of Adam, that I am a new day. Allah has now presented me to you. Is either you take full advantage of me and you gain the marifat and the recognition of Allah within me, or is either you go contrarily towards me and you gain the curse of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala within me. So brothers and sisters, who does time belongs to? I was speaking about this also, something came to my mind. You know, many times you go to some people, you tell him, bhai, do something now, do something good. This time is going. He will start telling you that my father was Maulana. My grandfather, you know, he was Imam for Masjid. Bhai, this is your time, this is your life. Let me give an example. Hazrat Fatima radiallahu ta'ala anha, the daughter of Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when maut take her away from this world, the question was posed to the grave. Oh Qabr, are you aware of this person who you have devoured today? This person who is within you, are you aware who is this person? This is the beloved daughter of Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Treat her with care and respect and izzat. The grave replied, whatever she done in this world, I will hold her to test for it. Doesn't matter if her father is the Nabi of Allah. Her father could come from the lineage of Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam. I will still hold her to account for it. So brothers and sisters, do not look at your parents, do not look at your grandparents, your great-grandparents. Look at you. Well, how are we spending this time that Allah has given to us? Today we spend this time in gaining material things which will soon be withered away. We spend this time to gain wealth. One ulama makes mention, he said, by why you work so hard at things that does not belong to you. When you die and you're gone, your inheritors will take these things. These things don't belong to you. Understand, brothers and sisters, this ummah of Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, we must understand, today we're losing ourselves. Today we have to come back. We have to come back towards Allah. Today we're losing ourselves. Brothers and sisters, let me teach you something today. Mufti Ismail Saab Damat Barakat used to tell us, he said, bhai, every time try to make sure that you do something to gain the marifat of Allah. Not every time you can be in salah. Not every time you can give something in charity or zakah. But every time you can try to hold the sunnah of Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Let me give an example. Brothers and sisters, Jannat is not hard to get. Jannat is easy, but you and I, we're too lazy. That's our problem today. We're too lazy. We want it to come in a silver plate and give to us. Jannat is easy, brothers and sisters. Let me give an example. It's coming in hadith also. That every day we should try and visit the poor people. Every day. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was telling his companions this. Every day make it a habit to visit the poor and do favors upon them because they're wealthy people. So one companion, he became confused. Ya Nabi of Allah, it came from your mouth that this man is a poor man. Now how can you say that in return also this man is rich? What are you telling me? What are you really saying here? Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam goes on explaining that on the day of judgment, Allah will give this man the bounty of the day. And what will be the bounty of the day? Every person who give him something for the sake of Allah, this man will now be in charge of them. Allah will now send him, go towards the sufuf of Jahannamis and take out each and every person that help you for the sake of Allah. And on this phenomenon, brothers and sisters, one person who is just looking by, he will see one person leading millions to Jannah. He will ask himself, which Nabi of Allah is this? Then he will be told that this is not a Nabi of Allah. This is a poor banda of Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And one of these people who is leading to Jannah is people who has assist him for the sake of Allah. Brothers and sisters, if we cannot gain Jannah on our own, at least let somebody take our hands and give us Jannah, isn't it? So Jannah is easy. But today we became so corrupted. We became so lazy. Let me put it frank. We became so lazy. Today it's all about me. Today the status of mankind is being deviated. It is being deviated. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that within the insan, Allah has given nobility. That is why we cannot eat each other. Allah has given us izzat, Allah has given us nobility. But mankind has deviated from that. That's why a person can be killed for one cellular phone. 10 rand a life can be taken for. Do not go far, right here in South Africa. Mankind, today we lost the value of life, that I can take a life for one cell phone. I can take a life for 10 rand. Today what is wrong with us, brothers and sisters? This time that Allah has given to us, what is wrong with us? I give you an example. You know me, I'm from South America. Let me tell you about time also. Now, we're doing Jummah, they're still sleeping. So in one zamana, Allah is showing us the difference of time. They're still in slumber. One friend I had, very beautiful bed, subhanAllah, very, very beautiful bed. You see me, African bed, don't grow. So I said, Bhai, look, your bed is so beautiful, Bhai. Do your bed, man. He said, I'll do it when I get old. Wallah, Qasam, he told me like this. And when we used to go masjid, we used to have to take the boat because we live in the rivering area. So when he was going back home, he did get in an accident and he died. So where is meeting old comes into play. So the time is now. if you cannot take charge of your time, if you cannot cut time, it is mentioned time is like a sword. If you cannot cut time, time will cut you. So brothers and elders, I saw my time is up. Time is up. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the maximum benefit of our time. And in each and every time when we woke up from our beds, brothers and elders, and we find that we can recite La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, we make shukr to Allah. That Allah has given me a next opportunity to gain His marifah. Allah has given me a next opportunity to gain His recognition. Allah has given me a next opportunity to make tawbah for my sins and to do good amal. So brothers and elders, we must start a trend that every day we must take stock of our life. What have I done today? What have I done today? Like I've mentioned earlier, that when this new day is presented before us, it tells us that this is a new day. We can either gain the marifat of Allah within it, or we can even let it slide. We can even gain the curse of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we will never see that day, until the day of Qiyamah. When that day will present itself before you and I, and said, I've asked you to do something within me, but then you waste me away. So brothers and elders, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to strengthen this iman that He's given to us. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for every person that is sick in the locality, every mu'mineen that is passing some form of difficulty. We ask our brothers in Allah, I like talking too much. You know, when we make dua for the sick people, we always say, Allah, give shifa, give shifa, give shifa. But what if that is written upon that person? What if that person is supposed to die? So then we don't want to be like, if a person says my loved one, I won't say, oh Allah, let him die with iman. It sounds something like, we will say give shifa, isn't it? But we should include in our dua also, oh Allah, if it is his time or her time to go, take them with La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wa quli qali hadha wa astaghfirullah li wa lakum lisal muslimin min kulli zamin wa astaghfiru innahu huwal ghafurur rahim.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Just two announcements. Firstly, inshallah, we at the Institute for Islamic Services will be having our annual graduation and prize giving for our various madrasas and daycare centers. It will take place this Sunday, the 14th of December, at the Golden Nest Function Venue, which is opposite Jummah Masjid in Jewel Street, Lodium. It will commence at 10 a.m. and all are welcome to attend. Secondly, we urgently appeal to people, especially the young people, to please help our community and become proactive by joining the South African Police Service, paramedics, disaster management, etc. for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have looked at and spoken to various government departments, and as Muslims, we hardly feature anywhere. And when there is a calamity or a crime, we always complain or we blame. As Muslims living in South Africa, we must be an asset to South Africa. Our community are able to get about 500 to 600 people involved in just a few days. So we do encourage people to go out and get involved in the numbers. Jazakallah.